I don't think I've ever replayed a Pokemon game after beating it since Sun and Moon. There's just something in the water when it comes to these latest Pokemon releases, and it tastes like garbage. When you compare its quality to AAA video games, Pokemon doesn't even come close. And no, I'm not even talking about story elements or character designs. All that stuff is subjective. I'm talking about gameplay performance. This shit is ass. Objectively, on a technical level, Pokemon has to be the most atrocious series when it comes to optimized gameplay. And don't worry, Pokemon isn't the only game that suffers from shitty gameplay. There are hundreds upon hundreds of video games that could desperately use more time in development before they release to the public. Take a good look at Baldur's Gate 3 and Elden Ring. Oh my goodness. Now these are games that have been shined to perfection, and they were complete video games at release. You pay good money and you're able to consume good product. Well damn, that's just good business. So what in the world can be done to help the Pokemon series? I mean, we kinda already know the answers to this question. Peep this, whenever you get a chance, go to the YouTube search bar and type in why Pokemon sucks. Upon viewing the results, you'll see 20-minute, 30-minute, hell, even 1 hour long video essays on this very topic. And these videos aren't made because we hate Pokemon. Nah, it's because we love it and we want to see it reach the quality it deserves after over 20 years of existence. You don't even have to watch all the videos. I could summarize all of this up in 2 good points right now. Point 1, avoid the yearly cycle. This will allow games to get the proper development time needed to be a polished product. The last mainline Pokemon games were released in November 2022 with Scarlet and Violet, so this is a good step in the right direction. Although we're getting Legend ZA sometime soon, and I really hope that doesn't come out looking like glorified DLC for Pokemon Legends Arceus, because that would be a huge disappointment. And point number 2 that could really help Pokemon is to simply have a different development studio work on the mainline games. Now, me saying this isn't me completely placing all of the blame onto Game Freak. I think saying that Game Freak is a bad developer is just a bad take within itself. Yes, they're developing Pokemon games, but I think some of the issues lie within the development series and how the game is managed as well. Now, Game Freak isn't excused from all of this because they're the ones that literally make the games, but you also got to incorporate that management and those guys who control the money up above are putting unreasonable deadlines on Game Freak, and they rush these unfinished products out to market. They need help. I think it would be incredible if another development studio could take a crack at the Pokemon IP, or at the very least, help out Game Freak with development. Could you imagine if Santa Monica Studios, From Software, or even Larian Studios had a chance to make a fully fleshed out Pokemon game? It would be legendary. Probably. You see, we'll never know because Game Freak owns a sizable chunk of the Pokemon IP, and I don't think getting other development studios involved is as easy as it sounds. But this brings up an interesting question. Why aren't there more AAA monster tamers on the market? Think about it. This is a multi-million-dollar genre waiting to be monetized, and the only major player in this market is Pokemon. Now, of course, you can play other amazing titles such as Shin Megami Tensei, Power World, Temtem, Monster Hunter Stories, and more. All of these games come from smaller studios with smaller budgets and higher quality. I just want to see a monster tamer that's developed by great teams that have damn near infinite levels of spending money and the time to develop a finished product. The good thing is that it doesn't even have to be Pokemon. It can be an entirely new and fresh IP. If you're an investor or a game developer, please get this idea to the head honchos ASAP. We, and by we, I mean us gamers, will love to sink our teeth into a monster tamer that's fresh, original, and most of all, fun. Just look at the success of Power World. There's money to be made here. Also, the team over at Nexomon are developing their own open world monster tamer, and so far, it's looking really good. Listen, good stuff is on the horizon, and waiting for Nintendo and Game Freak to get their shit together after 20 years just isn't going to cut it anymore. There are other amazing games out there that I can enjoy instead. And if you're enjoying the recent Pokemon releases, then that's awesome. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't enjoy a product that you genuinely find satisfaction with. In fact, I'm jealous of you. I wish I could capture that feeling with Pokemon again, but until then, I'll happily play other video games that make me smile as well. Alright, enough on that topic. Listen, if you made it this far, then you might as well subscribe, amigo. See you in the next video, and check out some of my other content as well. Peace!